So I've roasted something at high temperature, I roasted something at low temperature. Now I'm going to make a fabulous dessert that uses both temperatures, plus I'm going to bake with the oven off. That's quite a trick. I'm going to make meringue chantilly, which is meringues with whipped cream and roasted berries. It's so delicious. And the first thing I need is 4 room temperature egg whites. Meringues are a great dessert because you can actually make them really far in advance, and then just keep them in a sealed container or plastic bag with a twist tie, as long as they don't get wet. And you never want to make them on a humid day or a rainy day. They'll never get dry. So that's 4 egg whites into the bowl. Quarter of a teaspoon of cream of tartar, which actually helps with the stability of the egg whites. Salt for flavor. I'm going to whip them on high speed until it's really firm, and then I'm going to make them into shells with a piping bag. I'm going to add 2/3 of a cup of sugar. Add it slowly. And about 1/2 teaspoon of good vanilla. And beat that until it's really stiff. Perfect. You can tell when it's really stiff when it stands up when you turn it upside down. That's it. So just sprinkle 1/3 of a cup of sugar on the top. And then with the rubber spatula, just carefully fold it in. And it's amazing. This makes much more tender meringues than if you hadn't done it. So I put in 2/3 of the sugar, beat it in with the egg whites. And then I fold in 1/3 of the sugar at the end. Okay, perfect. Now, I want to draw circles on a parchment paper, just right on a sheet pan. And I want to make meringues that are 3.5 inches in diameter, which is exactly the diameter of this glass. So, let's see. Let's draw circles. It's so much more professional if they all look exactly alike. Okay. And the key here is turn the paper over so you don't get pencil marks on the meringues. Not a good idea. So I have a very large pastry bag. This is an 18-inch bag, fitted with a star tip. I like a really big star tip. I'm just going to fill the bag. See how the meringues are really firm? Meringues are great just as cookies, like with some toasted almonds on the top, and just bake them. But these are going to be great shells to fill. So the first one I always do right into the bowl, just to get it started. Okay, so start right in the middle and do concentric circles to fill the pencil mark, and then just do one circle on top, and that makes the shell. So just concentric circles. Nice thing about meringues is if you make a mistake, you can just scrape it up and put it right back in the bowl, start all over again, and nobody will even know. Okay, that's 2. I'm going to make 6 of these. Okay, into the oven, a cool oven, 200 degrees for about 2 hours until they're just starting to brown. And then I'm going to turn off the oven and let them sit for 4 hours. And later I'm going to fill them with creme chantilly, and I'm going to turn up the heat for roasted berries. I'm turning up the heat, 450 degrees. I roast everything, even fruit. I'm going to roast berries to put in the meringue shells. So the first thing I need is a pint of strawberries. I took off the tops, just cutting them in half. I like when they're big pieces. This is a great way to cook fruit. It's really simple, and it really brings out the best in the berries. Okay, that's a pint of strawberries cut in half, right in the roasting pan. pint of blueberries, a pint of raspberries, and a pint of blackberries. Wait till you see how easy this is. Quarter of a cup of sugar. Just toss it over. And to give it even more flavor, I'm just going to take one vanilla bean, just split it in half. And just run your knife down the middle of it to release some of the seeds. And just throw the whole thing in. Clean hands, cook's best tools, toss it all together. And what's going to happen is, as this roasts, the juices from the berries are going to mix with the sugar and the vanilla, and it's going to make wonderful, wonderful sauce. This smells great. Into the oven, 450 degrees for 20 minutes, and this is going to be so delicious. I want to fill the meringues with whipped cream and top them with the berries. Okay, now for the berries. These are just gorgeous. It has all the juice from the berries and the vanilla, a little bit of sugar. Who knew you could do so much with the oven? Just pile them on. Okay, photograph for the website.